Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to an action-packed and intense May. We have Jupiter, the planet of expansion, going into bold, fiery and brazen Aries. It's a time to push ourselves, to take that leap of faith. Also, on the same day, we do have Mercury going retrograde, so be careful what you say. Make sure you're taking care of all the details. And of course, we are in the thick of eclipse season with the full moon in Scorpio, total lunar eclipse in the middle of the month. Very, very full on, my darlings. Let's dive straight in. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey Cancer, how are you doing, you wondrous creature? I mean, this month it is eclipse season, which can be quite difficult for you. Let's say difficult, let's say challenging, but also very revealing, because of course the moon is your ruler. So when the moon is doing, their thing and eclipsing, you're like, oh, what's going on? You know that something's going on, but you can't quite see it. The good news is, ultimately, eclipses reveal deep truths and give us opportunity to change and transform. But we can't hide from that. So start to think about that now. What do I need to transform? What's going on under the surface of my being? What do I need to think about on a deep level and bring to the surface so I can make powerful changes? One way or the other, those changes are coming. And for you, this full moon eclipse is saying to you, okay, what's the joy like in your life? Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling creative? Are you feeling loved up? Do you feel that you have love around you? Is there pleasure and laughter? And if not, what do you need to change to invite that energy into your life? You deserve it. You deserve love, happiness and joy. And if there's something going on deep down that you're ignoring because you don't want to deal with it, this month you will be dealing with it. But ultimately, it will lead to liberation. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. Venus is going into your career and reputation zone, which is very, very good because Venus is a powerful attractor. So hopefully you're drawing good experiences to you when it comes to those two areas, and you're quite focused on being able to push yourself ahead, and you do it with charm and you do it with power, which is brilliant. We also have Jupiter shifting signs and going into your career zone and your reputation zone. This is a chance to really expand and explore and push ahead and push yourself forward and move on to the next level. And that energy is around for a while. It's going backwards and forwards this year, but you've got that sort of sweet, sweet taste of success in your mouth and opportunity. So believe in your beautiful self, know what you can do and know where you can push and go for it. There is no greater time than now. And also think about 12 years ago. What was going on for you around career and reputation 12 years ago? Because there's likely to be an action replay, but pushing you even further forward. Of course, we've got Mercury retrograde this month, so communication isn't ideal. Now, you may be confused by great insights, great psychic insights, great intuitive insights. But on the other hand, there could be illusions. So be careful. Don't necessarily it's funny, actually. Someone, a great astrologer, Elisa Kelly, said to me in a conversation that something brilliant, which is we can tell what's intuition versus what's fearful thinking, because intuition doesn't escalate. If you're worried about something or you're fearful of something, it can hijack our thoughts and we escalate that fear. Whereas intuition is neutral. We have an intuition, it doesn't escalate into something else. So that's a great way of not only understanding what's intuition, but also when we have an intuition, not to use our imagination to exaggerate it. So that's a great bit of advice. We have this moment this month with this full moon in Scorpio, which, as I said, is all about your joy and where your joy is going to be unveiled. But it's also a time where you will get sort of messages from your unconscious. So pay attention to dreams, synchronicities, or any weird stuff that's going on. Now, the sun is switching signs. Obviously, it's going into Gemini, the sign before you. That's often a wrapping up period for you. It's the time of year where you're coming to the end of a cycle You're intuitive, you're deep feeling. You might want to take time out and spend a bit of time on your own. But ultimately, you have this moment of self-awareness about what you want to do next, and you have the confidence to do it. So do listen to what's going on in the deepest regions of your beautiful heart. Mars is entering Aries, and again, it's about, your career, your reputation, and you forging ahead, making you courageous in those fields, although avoid being argumentative with any colleagues because you are much bolder than usual, which I think is a good thing. Nothing wrong with that. Venus is also entering Taurus on May the 28th, which allows you to really feel at home with other people. You might be going out more, you might be mixing and collaborating with people more, and you feel a part of a group, which makes you feel good. Mars joins forces with Jupiter. That is a brilliant day for you to push ahead. Have faith in what you're doing. Have faith in your vision and your journey. And off you go on May the 29th. And finally, we have the new moon in Gemini. It's a very psychic moon. It's a very intuitive moon. If somebody's been lying to you or hiding something, there's likely that the truth will out around that time. Anyway, you fabulous creature, you take care of your gorgeous self, and I will speak to you soon. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with 1L, and on Facebook, where I do lots of lives, and you may even get a live tarot reading from me individually, Michele Knight Astrologer, and of course my website michelleknight.com if you want a reading with one of my fabulous psychics. So much love to you.